Jonathan and I want to express our profound thanks to all the people who came from so far and had to make such efforts to be here tonight. This is our first official Pollard demonstration in front of the American Embassy, and God willing, this will be our last. Today, after nearly 30 years in prison, there's no one who doesn't know that Jonathan's sentence is grossly disproportionate and absolutely unjust. Indeed, many senior American officials are now supporting Jonathan's release and calling for his immediate release, whether as a matter of justice or as a humanitarian issue. In Israel, there's wall-to-wall consensus. The government of Israel is at this time in intense negotiations with the Americans every single day. The Americans are leaning heavily on Israel. They demand that Israel make painful gestures to our enemies. And Israel keeps on bending over backwards to respond positively to the demands and the requests of the Americans. How is it that in spite of all the gestures that Israel is making at the request of the U.S., the Americans are not willing to make the smallest, most minimal gesture towards Israel as a confidence-building measure? How is it that Israel is unable to secure the release of one single prisoner after 30 years in prison in America? Nearly 30 years. We're not talking about a prisoner who hurt anybody or murdered anyone. We're talking about a prisoner who is desperately ill and who wants to come home. But even after 3 decades in prison, the Americans refuse to make this small gesture, not for reasons of peace, not for reasons of justice, and not for humanitarian concerns. If Israel cannot rely upon the United States to deal fairly with the fate of one agent, how, pray tell, can Israel rely on the Americans when it comes to the fate of our entire country? Let me add a postscript here. Those who say that Jonathan is due to be released anyway on November 21st, 2015, are either very confused or they are lying. Period. Paragraph. When I spoke with him today, I asked Jonathan, what should I speak about tonight? It didn't surprise me when he said to me, why don't you take a new tack? Talk about Achdut Yisrael, unity amongst our people. Talk about Achrayut Hadadit, mutual responsibility, particularly at this fateful time in our nation. I thought about it and I decided that I would take a new tack. I'd like to take this opportunity to express my appreciation to my husband, Jonathan. Thank you, Jonathan. In your merit, we are here tonight. In your merit, we are unified as a people. In your merit, tonight, we are speaking with one voice. Let Pollard go. As you've always taught, if we can unify on one issue, the issue of securing your release, that unity will serve us on a host of different difficult issues that we are facing as a nation. In your merit, we stand for truth, Jonathan. In your merit, we demand justice. In your merit, we ask for fairness. We ask for equal treatment as an ally. In your merit, we are fulfilling the sublime mitzvah of Pidyon Shvuim. Because of you, Jonathan, we are better people. We are better Jews, and we are a better nation. Thank you, Jonathan, for surviving. Thank you for overcoming the inhumane affliction and suffering of the last nearly 30 years. Thank you for showing us all what it means to not give up and to not give in. Thank you for never stopping to care about us as a nation. Thank you for forgiving us over and over and over again. We waited too long. We did too little. Now we know, Jonathan, what they did to you they were doing to us all along. It took us a long time, but we finally opened our eyes and now we see the truth. Thank you, Jonathan, for making sure nearly 30 years ago that today we all have gas masks. Thanks to you, Jonathan, every home in Israel by law now has a mamad bitchoni, a secure room. Thanks to you, Jonathan, we have chemical antidotes and medications for use in case of a chemical or a biological attack. Instead of our thanks for your contributions to our survival and to our national security, you got life in prison and unending suffering and affliction. You did not act to hurt anyone, and you did not hurt anyone. You acted only to help Israel and to save us. Thank you, Jonathan, for not becoming bitter and not becoming angry. Thank you for much that you... We love you too, Jonathan, and we want you home.